Hey guys, okay, so we're gonna create our mood board. It's gonna be super easy, super fun. If you go below this video, there's gonna be a yellow bar and it says download example mood board. All right, so if you're not sure after you watch this video on what to do, I've already put everything there for you, so it's gonna make it super, super, super easy for you. So all you're going to do is reference that. Now, what we're going to do in this stage is we're just going to pull in our inspiration into one, so that way we can really pull our whole brand look together. Lots of hand signs here. But this is going to be really fun. So in the first module, what we did is we went over our inspiration look, we went over our words, and now what we're going to do is kind of pull that together into an actual mood board. And I know, again, some of you guys might be like, oh, this is a lot of work, but I promise you, this is part of like training your brain and preparing your mind for what it is that you're doing. This is really calling into existence your whole brand and your whole image. And those of you that take more time to do these types of steps, those are the ones that are really, detail oriented, and those are the ones that are really gonna fine tune their brand overall. Now, I don't want to make this video too long and too technical because it really doesn't need to be. I'm going to show you very quickly what you're going to do with your ideas and your images. And so what you're going to do is you're going to search for inspiration looks. We talked about the styling already. We've talked about hair and makeup already, so you already know what you have to do there. And so what you're going to do is pull in all these looks, and then you're going to just follow the mood board example that I've done, and you're literally going to create your own. So when it comes to styling, you're going to go ahead and put your inspiration style looks there. For the makeup and hair, you're going to put your 3 looks for makeup and hair. And then when it comes to maybe the overall image feel, and we're going to talk about the photography in the next module with Darrell, and how to pose and like how to get the overall image, like everything in one. So we're going to talk more about that later, but this is the mood board that you need, that you're going to share to your photographer ahead of time, or you're going to give to your friend, whoever's doing the photos. And so having that mood board and then having things in there like the photo feel is going to give an idea of like the lighting and the time of day and all those things when it comes to like creating your look. And this is also going to be important too, like if you want to have, say for example, Darrell's going to talk about this more in his video, but if you wanted to, say for example, have more of a outdoor look versus an indoor look, depending on the season and where you're doing your photos, that's going to also play a factor, because some of you guys might want to do something in a set in a controlled environment. I know that's super popular. Darrell likes doing both indoor and outdoor. I mean, he's really flexible. So I mean, obviously, whoever you're working with, they're going to be flexible. They're going to know really key locations. But anyways, we'll save all that for the photo talk for Darrell. He's the expert. I'm just going to show you mood board. So let's just quickly scan the example just together, just quickly. I mean, it is there for you already. Let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. All right, so here is the actual document that I worked on. I've already left it there for you as an example, so we're really just gonna like scroll through this super easy because you have it there as like to view, but I'm gonna show you something as far as what we've done and where you're gonna put your images in. So this is the brief. So I need you to write a brief, because at the end of the day, and there is a section, I believe, in the module 2 within this module where you're gonna be like, what assets are you trying to require, right? And so are you looking for a particular, like for example, are you a speaker? Are you doing doTERRA and you're a speaker and like you really need speaker photos, so you need lots of images of you speaking, like that's going to require an audience, or that's going to require you looking like you're speaking to an audience. So it's like good to know what it is that you want in mind, especially if it's for personal branding and you're making all those details matter. For example, I was telling my husband this story earlier, that with Jen, we did a lot of like, I got my hair and makeup done, I did my own, and then I stood in and I was her person that, we put the oil drops in my hand and we made it look like a real essential oil experience that she was giving me, because, we wanted to do photos for her website and it needed to look more like Jen was interacting with somebody and giving them an oil experience. So you have to think about what you're using your photos for. So writing a brief is really concrete. What is it we're doing? We're getting close-ups, we're getting full body. So now the photographer knows what lenses to bring, what lenses not to bring. He's getting an idea of what is it? It's a brand photo shoot? Awesome, brand photo shoot. Now you're getting an idea of where the photos are going to be used. That's really important to image size. Is it going to be a really large image size, or going to be smaller image size required? And then at the end, you know, the photographer might do 200, 300, 500 photos, but like, what do you need in order to be happy as a client? Do you need 15 photos? Do you need 10 photos? Do you need 5 photos? What is it that you need that it's worth your time doing all this, right? Okay, and so this is just like a recap. This is like just going over the mini concept. Now we're pulling in your words. So you could copy this outline and literally create your own. I did not make a template for you guys because it's super easy. Once you do one page, you just hit copy on the on here. You just hit this copy. Once you do one, you just go in and then you just create and make it edit. I'll just show you. You literally just go copy page. There you go. You would edit it and that's it. So it's super easy. Okay. So now you're just going to go through and fill this in. Photo feel. What do you want your photos to look like? Google. What do you want? Something that's like more like rocker-ish? Do you want something that's more earthy? Do you want something like, what is it that you want? And just put about 3 to 4 images, nothing more than that. But now you get a sense of how the lighting is. It's very soft. It's very airy. And it goes with the words. Next, wardrobe. Wardrobe's going to be really easy. Pick colors. Like, for example, this particular look that we did, she wanted burgundy and she wanted a poncho. So we had to pull that in. And she was going to put the burgundy poncho over the sweater. And we wanted to make multiple looks with just simple things that were standing out. And that's just the look that she wanted. And so how do you want your jewelry? Do you want to use aromatherapy necklaces? Do you need to have various shoes and boots? Like, what is it that you need? Is it wintertime? Is it summertime? Like, think of all those things that you would use. Those accessories matter. Having your purse there. Like, would you be, you know, doing a presentation that you need to have like an oil bag? What is it that you would actually use these photos for? That all matters. Hair and makeup, 3 to 4 photos, guys. You do not need more than that. I'm just going to show you something really quickly. This right here is, no, let me just show you. Let's say, for example, if I delete that, oh, hold on. That's not what I want to do. Let me put that there. Again, let me go to uploads and I'll show you another way. Say, for example, if I wanted to pull this image here, boom, done. Because what I've done for that is I've used this element right here, and it's called a photo grid. And when you pull that in, that makes it that you can put any picture on that. So that's what we did. So if I just go to my uploads now, and if I want to return that back to what it is, then I would just go like that, and it pulls the photo right into there. So you guys can use that. It's very easy, and then you just resize it accordingly. Put 3 images there that exactly match your styling. For example, this Christina, you know, awesome wellness advocate that we did the photos for. This is what she looked like. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. This is more of her aesthetic, right? She's younger. She's in her, you know, early 20s. So it's like, this is something that would be resonating with her and her look. So we looked for things that were closer to what she really looks like, right? So pick styling, and that I talked about that in the last video. Pick things that look like you. Pick people that look like you. So that way you can know what to work with and how to work with it. All right, so that's basically it. Super easy, but I'm going to show you, I keep saying I'm going to show you one more thing. I am going to show you one more thing because it really does matter. To make it super easy for you, you're going to do this. Type in mood board, photo collage will come up. And as we're waiting, great. And now you can just go through here and you can just look at the different photo boards that are here, and you might find something that's super inspirational. Like, for example, maybe you just want to do a 1-page photo board and then just put like 1 for each, even though I do suggest that you do it in sections. It's totally fun and fine. Like, say, for example, if we wanted to do, I'm trying to think of one that I love. Like, for example, like this. Excellent. This would be a great one to use for a photo board because now you can put like your shoes in here and make it fun. You could put like your overall, like if you wanted to put like the actual picture of the set that you wanted to put back there, you can put a picture, inspiration picture here. You can put color that you wanted. You can copy this page. You can do so much. Like say for example, if I just went to the uploads really quickly just to show you how easy this would be. Like say for example, if this was, you know, maybe one of the inspiration looks, and all this has to make sense for you to share for the photographer as well. I just wanted to be clear on that. Say for example, another look is here that you wanted to do. Let's just pull that down a little bit. Say for example, if maybe that one, you wanted it more of, let's pull this over a little bit. Oh, no, that goes like that. Okay, what else can we do? Say for example, here you wanted to put 4 images. Right, so it's going to be a lot smaller because there's like less space. But you get the idea. This is super easy. It's already done for you. It's already, those grids are already there. You just pull the pictures in and now you can get an idea of everything's going to be in one spot and it's going to look beautiful. And this is exactly what, you know, designers and stylists and creative directors do, is they pull together mood boards. They have their layout and they fill it in with the images that they want. So that way they can present something to their client. They can present something that's professional. You know, you would want to, for example, if we were doing, you know, Christina Amazing Wellness Advocates mood board, I would want to pull in her, at some point, I'd want to pull in her logo, so then I know, okay, this is what her logo looks like, and this is, you know, the colors, and this is what we're working with, and so forth and so on. So anyways, that's how you create a mood board. It's super easy. Go back and follow the one that I have there for you outlined. Do not skip this step, guys. I know it seems easy, like enough to like, oh, you know, why create a graphic? But I promise you, when you present this to your photographer or you're looking at this, you can print this off and put this on your vision, because maybe it's something that you're working towards. Like I talk about, you know, if you guys haven't already done so, go and listen to some of the podcasts, depending on when you're listening to this. I might have already uploaded it. If not, you'll hear me talk about visualizations and how, you know, I put forward photos of what is it that I want in my life, and now I start to call in and create it and work towards it, and I manifest it and I bring it in, because, you know, I'm using tools and tips like this and, you know, real life things that are actually calling into existence what it is that I want in my life. So do it. I promise you, it will not be a waste of time. You will see how much more effective this whole process will be. So I hope you guys love that tip, and I hope you guys have an amazing time creating your mood boards. So that is it for now. And now you go into Canva. Now you can rewatch this. I kept it super short and sweet. And now it is your turn to create your mood board, and then you are ready to move on to photography. Okay, so now it's getting camera ready. All right, guys. See you on module 3. Bye for now.